快啲啦，唔好殺晒我哋啊！快啲啊！
有冇人買啊？
快啲啦！去邊度啊？
去揾佢啊！Sir, this is her.
The girl who tells fortunes.
They're doing a magic spell to make her win a race.
The horse's name's Monaghan Boy. Kempton, 3 o'clock, Monday. You ladies have a bet yourselves, but don't tell anyone else.
Abraham made his home in a cave, but it was good because God resided there with him. You see, children, God does not care if you live in a slum or in a mansion.
Where secrets
God
lie
does not care
in the
if you are rich or you are
Morning, Mr. Shelby.
He's a god, he's a man, he's a guru. You're one microscopic cog in his catastrophic plan, designed and directed by his red right hand.
Finn?
Arthur's mad as hell.
What does a 10-year-old know about hell, eh?
I'm 11 Sunday.
It's your best in now for the 2:30 at Kempton. What we got on versus Piper?
Piper game running this off, mate. Down to fours.
Okay, Morgan boy. You want to push that now, mate? 2 towards you. Get your bets in now. What do you say? We got Sovereign, he's an our favourite. 4 to 1.
Tommy! Tommy! Tommy, look at the book. Yeah, what do you want, man? Just look.
Tommy!
All on Monaghan, boy.
Good work, John.
Tommy! Get in here. Now.
That'll be 6 pennies, Nipper. That's 10 bob you'll see for that.
Now, you were seen doing the powder trick down at Garrison Courts.
Times are hard. People need a reason to lay a bet.
There was a Chinese.
The washerwomen say she's a witch. It helps them believe.
We don't mess with Chinese.
Look at the book.
Chinese have cutters of their own.
We agreed, Arthur. I'm taking charge of drumming up new money.
What if Monaghan boy wins, Tommy? You fix him races now. Do you have permission from Billy Kimber to be fixing races? And what's got into you? You think we can take on the Chinese and Billy Kimber? Billy's got a bloody army!
I think, Arthur. That's what I do. I think. So that you don't have to.
There's news from Belfast.
Down from Trumside Flats. Down to National.
I'm calling a family council tonight at 8 o'clock. I want all of us there. You hear me? There's trouble coming.
Comrades, we're here today to take a vote on strike action. Yes! But before we have a show of hands for that, let's have a show of hands from all those who fought in France, all those who stood side by side with your comrades and watched your comrades fall. Raise your hands. The blood shed on Flanders fields, the sweat of your brows. Who reaps the rewards? Is it you?
No.
Is it your wives?
No.
Well, who then? Do they stand among us?
No.
Or do they sit at home, comfortable, with a full belly, while you scrape to find enough to put shoes on your children's feet? And what is the reward they offer you for your sacrifices made? A fucking cut in your wages. That is your reward. Raise a hand, all those who want to strike.
house, Mr. Shelby.
Take a mile.
Right.
Cheers, Thomas. Good health to you. Crown of a prince. Soon to be king, I'd bet.
You don't bet.
No. These past few days I've been speculating.
About what?
One of my union comrades has a sister, works in a telegraph office at the BSA factory. She says over the past week they've had messages coming up from London to the brass, from Winston Churchill himself. Something about a robbery. A robbery of national significance, it said. She found a list of names left on the telegraph machine. And on that list was your name and my name together. What kind of a list would have a name of a communist and a name of a bookmaker side by side?
Perhaps it's a list of men who give false hope to the poor. The only difference between you and me, Freddie, is that sometimes my horses stand a chance of winning.
You know, there are days when I hear about the cuttings and beatings that I really wish I'd let you take that bullet in France.
Believe me, there are nights I wish you had.
On three! 1, 2, 3, down! Breathe, Danny! Breathe!
Danny, you're home. We're all home in England. You're not in France. You're not an artillery show, Danny. You're a man. Hey! You're not a whiz-bang. You're a human being, Danny. You're all right. You're all right. You're all right. Up. Up. It's all right. It's all right. Oh, hell. Did I do it again?
You did it again, Danny. You gotta stop doing this, man. It's all right.
Oh, God, Mr. Shelby, I'm sorry.
It's all right. You go home to your wife now, Danny. And get all that smoke and mud out of your head, eh?
Yes, Mr. Shelby. I'm sorry.
Go on.
Mr. Shelby, you have to do something about it.
Damn right, Harry. You pay the Peaky Blinders a lot of money for protection. You're the law around here now, Tommy, aren't you? Maybe you should put a bullet in Danny Whiz-Bang's head like they do with mad horses. Maybe you'll have to put a bullet in my head someday, too.
Bring the bill to the Peaky Blinders. We'll take care of it.
Look at the gun. Recognise it? Get up off your ass, you mum-pink pig.
Oh, Paul! What the fuck did you do that for?
Finn was playing with this afternoon by the cut. It was loaded. Nearly blew Ada's tits off.
Must have fell out my pocket.
He said he found it on the sideboard of the betting shop, with bullets in it.
I must have been drunk.
When are you not drunk?
Look, Paul, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We'll keep this between ourselves if you swear not to leave guns lying around. Look, now having 4 kids without one is hard. But my boot's harder. Now come on, we're late.
Right. I've called this family meeting because I've got some very important news. Scudboat and Lovelock got back from Belfast last night. They were buying a stallion to cover their mares. They were in a pub on the Shankill Road yesterday, and in that pub there was a copper handing out these.
If you're over 5 feet and can fight, come to Birmingham.
They're recruiting Protestant Irishmen to come over here as special.
To do what?
To clean up the city, Ada. He's the chief inspector. The last 4 years, he's been clearing the IRA out of Belfast.
How do you know so bloody much?
Because I asked the coppers on our payroll.
And why didn't you tell me?
I'm telling you.
So why are they sending him to Birmingham?
Well, there's been all these bloody strikes at the BSA and the Austin Works lately. Now the papers are talking about sedition and revolution. I reckon it's communists he's after.
So this copper's going to leave us alone, right?
There are Irishmen in Green Lanes who left Belfast to get away from him. They say Catholic men who crossed him used to disappear in the night.
Yeah, but we ain't IRA. We bloody fought for the king. Anyway, we're Peaky Blinders. We're not scared of coppers.
That is right.
If they come for us, we'll cut them a smile each.
So, Arthur, is that it?
What do you think, Aunt Pal?
This family does everything open. You have nothing more to say to this meeting, Thomas?
No. Nothing that's women's business.
This whole bloody enterprise was women's business while you boys were away at war. What's changed?
We came back.
And the Lord will smite the unholy when the great judgment comes. And judgment is coming, my friends. Judgment is coming to this wicked city. And your wickedness and your fornication will be revealed. You cannot hide from the Creator. You cannot hide from the Almighty Himself. The Creator sees all. You cannot hide from the true and living God.
I don't go any further.
I have 10 minutes. What do you want?
An explanation. Always been able to tell when you're hiding something. People around here talk. Some of them work at the BSA. I've been talking to the wives of factory hands. Detectives have been asking questions in the proofing shops. Nothing happens in that factory without you knowing about it. Speak. God and Aunt Polly are listening.
It was meant to be routine. I had a buyer in London for some motorcycles. I asked my men to steal me 4 bikes with petrol engines. I'm guessing my men were drunk. There's a still inside the factory makes tramline gin. They picked up the wrong fucking crate. The boys dropped it to Charlie Strong's yard as agreed. They
Must have taken it from the proofing bay instead of the export bay.
Holy sweet baby of Mary.
Inside, we found 25 Lewis machine guns, 10,000 rounds of ammunition, 50 semi-automatic rifles, 200 pistols with shells.
Jesus, Tommy.
All bound for Libya. Sitting right there in Charlie Strong's yard.
Tell me you threw them in the cut.
We put them in the stables out of the rain. The guns hadn't been greased yet.
So that's why they sent a copper from Belfast?
Maybe, maybe not.
Thomas, you're a bookmaker, a robber, a fighting man. You're not a fool. You sell those guns to anyone who has use to them. You will hang. Dump them somewhere the police can find them. Maybe if they know they haven't fallen into the wrong hands, this might blow over. Tell Charlie to dump them tonight.
No. He won't move contraband under a full moon. 3 days until it wanes.
Then you'll do the right thing. You have your mother's common sense, but your father's devilment. See them fighting. Let your mother win.
I got tickets for the Penny Crush. They're showing a Tom Mix picture.
I'm not in the mood for the pictures tonight, Ada.
Well, I'm not doing it here again. I got covered in mud last time.
Let's just walk a bit.
If we go down as far as Greet, we could go to a pub.
Your brothers have friends in Greet. They have friends everywhere. We'd have to walk to London.
I'm with you, because you're the only man around here not scared of them.
Oh, I'm scared of them, all right.
But you love me more than you fear them, right?
I don't want to be always sneaking about.
Soon, we'll tell them.
When?
How did the family meeting go?
Usual. There's a new copper coming.
I heard.
And Tommy says he's after the likes of you. So maybe you should burn your books and stop making speeches.
Oh, my Ada. The only princess of the royal family of the kingdom of Small Heath. I'm just a poor communist frog with a big mouth.